Hey guys, Steph, welcome back to my channel. I hope you are all good. I don't know if you could tell, I have like a dent in my nose right now and I've been trying to like wiggle it out. My sunglasses, the one that I got ages ago that were like kind of bougie, my Givenchy ones, I love them, but every time I wear them, even if it's like for 5 minutes, they dent my nose. So that's what that is. You probably can't even see it and I've just like drawn attention to it. But anyway, hello. In today's video, we're doing another first impressions. I have a bunch of stuff, a couple of drugstore bits, some more high-end stuff. I've got a ton of stuff from Illamasqua because I have teamed up with them for this video. You guys know I love Illamasqua as a brand, the people behind it, the products, just everything. So we're gonna be trying out a few things from the website that I haven't used yet. And I do also have a discount code for Illamasqua that I will put on screen now and also down below. So if there's anything that takes your fancy in this video or on the website in general, use that code, you will save a little bit of money. One product that I have actually used a couple of times, I used this on a night out the other day. It was a messy night, and this, I can confirm, kept my makeup on so well throughout the night. I went to a club, I went to 2 clubs actually, I went to a couple of bars, had a lot to drink, and this literally kept my makeup on like all night. I had a couple of girls come up to me, shout out to you if you're like watching right now, they watch my videos, and they were like, how was your makeup like stayed on your face? Because I'd had it on there for like hours, and I think it's down to this. Because it literally, like, it wasn't oily or anything like that. It was so good. So yeah, this, I'm like talking about it and I haven't even said what it is. It's the Hydra Setting Spray, but it's the matte finish. I know, me, matte stuff, what is going on? But this wasn't too matte. I'll show you guys in a second when I actually use it. But this was like, it's more like a satin matte finish. So it doesn't like obviously make you super chalky looking or anything, but it does keep oil at bay, which I think was very useful for me on that night out. So yeah, really liking that stuff. Otherwise, I think pretty much everything else today is brand new to me. So yeah, if you guys want to check out anything, as always, all the links to the products will be down below. Make sure you guys go and check out Illamasqua because you know I love them and I'm always stoked to be working with them in a video. But yeah, there's a lot of fun stuff for me to try out today. We've got like Barry M, sculpted by Amy Connolly, Natasha Denona, Bouge, obviously Illamasqua, a little bit of Rimmel, a little bit of body collection. So let's get it on my face. And if you are new here, then hello my friends, how are you all doing? I'm Steph. As you can probably tell, like my name's like all over this channel. But yeah, if you're new here, please subscribe, turn on notifications, leave a comment, let me know like a fun fact about yourself. Let's just hang out. I have not a coffee today. This is like, you know how I always get obsessed with different drinks? I like hyper focus over like one drink every like 4 months or so and kind of put it in rotation. It was the golden caramelized latte, then it was just the golden caramel latte, the eggnog latte obviously, caramel macchiato, and now I'm on the Starbucks forget-me-not. Like these are so good. There's like no caffeine in them, which is probably a good thing for me, but it's like orange and vanilla and you get like a reusable cup. And yeah, it's cool, but that's like my drink of choice at the moment. Oh, it's just so good. So I've already gone ahead and put my Refined Brow Sculpt through my brows. I've just ordered another one of these. I've also ordered the new powder. I had to actually run out and get a different powder today because I was waiting on that, but it hasn't arrived yet. But yeah, I've ordered another one of these because I love it. So I'm first of all gonna go in with the Hydra Veil Primer. So this is actually the matte one. I feel like I have maybe tried this out, but it was like once. No, I haven't tried this out because I would remember this packaging. I'm obsessed with that. I don't know why like that has, I'm like so amazed by it, but the packaging has a matte finish, like hello, I love that. So I've tried the original Hydra Veil, I'll show you guys in a second. It's literally like a jelly formula. It is like probably, I wanna say one of Illamasqua's most famous products because it's just like the texture in itself is so cool, but the product is actually also really good as well. My favorite one that they do though, I forget what it's called. It's like Hydra Veil Beyond Veil, maybe, I think that's what it is. And it's like a little bit shimmery. But yeah, this is the matte one. And yeah, I don't think I have tried this one out yet. So you have this little scoop and I'm gonna give you guys a nice little close up. By the way, excuse the fake tan on my hand here. It's actually not too noticeable. But yeah, I fell asleep with my tan on, which I don't normally do. And I must have like put my hand on my legs or something cause yeah. But okay, watch this. Let's get a nice little close up. You ready? I'll try not to like spill it everywhere. Oh, actually, this one's more of like, it's still like a jelly formula, but it's a bit different. I'm just having the time of my life right now, just like wiggling this around. But the original Hydra Veil is literally like a jelly. But anyway, I'm gonna pop that on. I'm gonna use a little spoon, just because it's cute. I love it when like makeup products and skincare come with little spoons. I don't know why I love it so much, but I just do. And I'm gonna pop that all over my face. Yeah, very curious about this because like I said, I've tried the other two, love them, but I've not tried the matte one. So I'm very curious to see how matte it actually makes my face because you guys know, I'm not into the super flat matte. As I'm getting a little bit older, my skin is changing slightly and it's getting a little bit more combination and oily, like sort of like in the center of my face. So I actually don't mind some satin matte products now. Times are changing. So yeah, I'm curious about how this will actually look on my skin. It's dried down pretty quickly and it does, can you hear that? Does have a nice tack to my skin, which probably means it's gonna keep my makeup on for a really long time. But this is a good sign because I still have a sheen to my skin. I hate it when something like fully blanks out my face. I feel like I just look dead. Just dead. But yeah, I appreciate that's still giving me a really nice shine to my skin. So now I have the Sculpted by Amy Connolly Tint and Glow Skin Enhancer. I have 2 different shades. Let's see what number 5 is like, because I do have a little bit of tan on right now. So this says it's laced with a blend of hyaluronic acid and niacinamide. Moisturizing formula helps create a healthy and glowing finish. Like those words. Effortlessly melt onto contact with skin. SPF 30, which is cool. Protect against blue light induced oxidative stress. I mean, do products actually help with blue light? Does blue light really do that much to your skin? I know it can affect your eyes, but like, I'm sure the sugar and the lack of sleep and the coffee and the alcohol from the other night is going to affect my skin way more than me just like looking at my phone and like playing Wordle or something. I'm still in the Wordle hype, by the way. I keep saying I'm going to give up because every time I lose my streak, I want to throw my phone out the window, but I'm still on it. Let me know if you play it. But yeah, this whole like blue light for your skin. Trust me, I do way worse things to my skin than look at my phone. But anyway, I won't go off on a tangent about the whole blue light thing. Let's just try the product out. Like, I don't care about the whole blue light thing. I just want to see what it looks like. So, got the macro camera on the go. And yeah, I'm going to go in with the shade number 5. So I think it looks all right, to be honest. I'm going to take my Damp Cash Beauty Sponge. So it's just a squeezy tube, this sort of shade. And let's do a little stripe to see how the color looks. That doesn't look too bad. Okay, so it says it's sheer. But how sheer? Doesn't seem to have any sort of like scent to it. Like it has like a slight smell, but not like an actual fragrance. It's just kind of like a makeup smell. Still looking for a mirror that's better than this, by the way. I might need to lighten that up in a second. So let's just ignore that for a minute. Might have been better off with the shade 4. You know what? I'm actually going to use my finger to apply one side of it as well because it is more of a tint. Might change my mind. Might use a brush or go back to the sponge in a second. We'll see. Oh, my tripod's hanging out in the back there. Hello. Very talkative today. I mean, I'm never not talkative. It's always weird, like when people click on like YouTube videos and they're like, you talk too much. And I'm like, sorry, normally when you're doing some sort of makeup video, you do have to kind of talk. If I was just there like, that would probably be a lot weirder. So yeah, YouTubers talk. But today I am talking a lot. This is giving me a nice shine to the skin. I was like too busy just like focusing on the fact that it's not 100% the right color for me, but the way this is looking on my skin is looking damn good. I'm gonna try a little bit with the brush, just like to, you know, see how everything applies. Let me know your guys' favorite method of like applying base products. Like, do you use a sponge, your fingers, a brush, anything else? Do any of you guys still use those like silicone sponges? Because that was a weird moment of YouTube, wasn't it? This skin tint, however, like, don't give a crap about the whole blue light thing. Sorry. This looks really nice. Oh my God. Like, look at the shine on my skin there. I really kind of rate that primer, you know? And when do I even care about primers? I feel like a lot of the time they do just do the same sort of things, which is why I normally do go for like a moisturizer or something. But that actually feels like it's gonna keep my makeup on, but it still gives me that glow. It hasn't like fully mattified me down at all, but it's giving my skin like a matte texture almost, but not a matte appearance, which is kind of what I want. I love this combination right now. I love it. So now while I just do the rest of my face, I'm gonna try out the Nabla Viper Lip Plumper. You all know I'm a huge fan of the Too Faced Lip Plumper. I've had this for a while now, not heard anything about it, but I'm very intrigued. The packaging is stunning. Oh God, it's one of these. I thought it was gonna be just like an actual like gloss. Oh God, this looks dangerous and I like it. Oh, it smells quite sweet. Okay, let's try this out. I let my friends use my Too Faced lip plumper the other day, like right before we were going out. And The two of them were all sat there, they were like this. They were like, literally for like 10 minutes. I did warn them though. I did say it's like, it kind of hurts, but it works. This smells really good. It kind of smells like a MAC vanilla lipstick almost. And I really love the packaging. Like really, really rate the packaging. Okay, so we'll see how that works. Remember how my lips look right now. We'll see how it works in a minute. Oh, I feel a tingle. Ooh. Okay, so now for concealer, I have the Barry M Fresh Face Perfecting Concealer. I feel like Barry M have come out with a lot of decent products recently. Barry M always did a lot of good products in my opinion, but yeah, recently I've been like going down the little like counters and I keep seeing loads of new products from them. So I'm very intrigued by this. It has hyaluronic acid and I got this in the shade, just give me a minute. I think it's just 5. I think I just got it in the shade 5, I think, maybe, yeah. Hopefully the color's all right because I actually got this to wear almost like as my foundation because day to day I do just wear concealer instead of foundation. So hopefully this won't be like too dark for under my eyes and stuff. I do wish the doe foot was a little bit bigger. Like I have become accustomed to a slightly larger doe foot. That's obviously not fully blended out, but that's the kind of coverage we have so far. I like to go in with a little bit more in the corner of my eyes. Okay, so you can see the coverage there. It is a natural sort of coverage, but it's also, I'd say it's like a natural medium coverage, which makes sense. You know, it's called like the Fresh Face Concealer. Adds a nice sort of sheen under the eyes as well, so it's quite healthy looking. I'm gonna go in with a tiny bit more here. For some reason, fake tan never sticks to this part of my head. I have like a little dent in my head, and for some reason it just like it never sticks there, so I'm gonna fill that in, and a little bit around these little veins I have here. Oh, my lips are getting spicy now. If someone could take that out of context and this would turn into like a Thrush advert or something. This is looking all right though. The base so far is looking pretty good. I'm happy with it. Oh, just got a little bit of makeup on my top there. Whatever. And the color actually isn't too bad now that I've blended it down to my neck. Oh, little Michael hair. Can you see how much more red my lips are getting? Like even with concealer over them, they're like, I'm gonna get you. Okay, so now I'm gonna move on to powder. This is the Rimmel Kind and Free Pressed Powder. I really, really liked the Rimmel skin tint before, and so many of you guys bought it and all said you love it. So if you haven't tried that out yet, it is really, really good. So now I'm gonna try out the powder. I'm not normally into pressed powders, as you guys know, but sometimes they surprise me. So I'm gonna take a tapered brush and do my under eyes first. Just gonna make sure that everything is blended out. Da, 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 da. I've got the translucent one, by the way. So it's a Healthy Look Lightweight Pressed Powder. Natural Look and Glow. Oh, yes, please. But yeah, I really liked the skin tint. And I actually still have the concealers to try it as well. So I'm rather excited about that. This powder is also bloody great. The Kind and Free collection from Rimmel. I feel like I haven't heard too much about Rimmel for a while now, but they came out with this, and honestly, like, I wasn't that interested in it. Sorry, Rimmel, when like they first came out with it, but these products are so, so good. Like the mascara is actually not too bad as well. It wasn't like my absolute go-to or anything. It was all right. And the skin tint and this, amazing. Like this powder is actually sick, to be honest. And there's me being like, when do I ever say that a pressed powder is actually good? This is actually probably, to be honest, it's probably the best pressed powder I've ever tried. I'm there like getting distracted and talking about my office and stuff, but actually this powder is so, so nice. How it's making my skin look. Oh, this is a good makeup day today so far. Okay, great. So now we're gonna move on to a new Illamasqua product. Again, if you guys wanna check out anything, link will be down below. This is the Spectacular Face Palette. I believe it was like part of maybe like their bonfire collection or something, which makes sense because there's like fireworks all over it and stuff. But yeah, this is a face palette and I love so many of Illamasqua's powders, like their blushes. That's like one of my like, what? Sometimes I can't even keep up with myself, so well done if you guys can. But yeah, their blushes, their powder ones, especially in the shade Hussy, that's like probably my favorite blusher. And then their bronzers are nice. And then also their Beyond highlighters. They are so, so good. And I think actually, oh, there's a lot of paper covering this. So it feels very protected. This actually looks, and it says it's called OMG. So this might actually be the OMG highlighter. Yeah, it does feel like it. Okay, so if that's the case, then I have already tried this out before, but it's one of my faves. If you haven't tried out the OMG highlighter from Illamasqua, it's dope. You can like build it up as much as you want. You can do it really, really sheer. You can have it like super metallic. It's really, really nice. First of all, I'm gonna go in with this shade here. Let's see if it's more like contoury or bronzery. Illamasqua products are very, very pigmented. Okay, I'm gonna just leave that there just for a sec while I put the rest of that on my face. Okay, so yeah, you don't need a lot of this. Just heads up, look at that contour. Contour so sharp, you could cut a bitch. Okay, let's blend this out a little bit. The good thing is these powders do blend out really, really easily and nicely. So like, it's already blending out. It's still a lot. I'm probably gonna have to blot down my cheeks a little bit, but it does blend out really easily. Do you know what I also got a backup of the other day? Is the gel sculpts. I haven't even finished my other one yet because a little really does go a long way with that. It's from Illamasqua as well. But the gel sculpt is one of the best contouring products I think I've ever tried. It is just like a gel. I don't think I have it anywhere near me right now. But yeah, it's just a little like gel stick and you can build it up. You can make it as sheer as you want, but it does just give you the look of a shadow. But yeah, I actually bought a backup of that the other day because it was on offer. Before I was even knew I was going to be working with them again. But that's another really, really good product that I love. And I'm going to go in with a fluffy brush. And I'm going with a smaller amount this time, tapping off the excess. And I'm just going to slightly bring that up onto my cheeks. It's actually adding just the right amount of warmth to my skin right now. I feel like if I had something too warm on my skin right now, especially with my tan, it would just look kind of like Oompa Loompa, Willy Wonka kind of vibes, like Oompa Loompa, what did you do? But yeah, this is nice. I wonder if it's actually like a shade that they have in a single or anything. Because yeah, that's actually really, really nice. So now I'm gonna go in with this blusher here with the same larger brush. This is quite a cool tone, almost like lilac blusher, which I don't normally opt for. Let's try this out. I love that I was like so confident then, whereas like I literally just put a huge stripe of contour on my face. And there's just me like going in with all this blush, but luckily I barely took any. I'm not sure how much this will show up on my skin just because it is quite a fair blusher. Just go with a little bit more. I did just say that, you did not hear me wrong. More blusher. Who am I and what have you done with Steph? So I'm gonna leave it there. No, I'm not. I'm gonna add a bit more blusher because I'm a changed woman these days. This blusher is quite light on me, like you can see it, but I think it's literally just down to like my skin tone. It's not gonna be the most intense thing in the world, but it does build up. I had a dream last night that I was invited to like the Kardashians' house for like an event or something, and me and Kim, my mate Kim, we were walking around in like public toilets, like some really like not great public toilets, and I like held her bag and I was just like helping her and we were like besties and I was showing her around Cornwall. It was a weird dream. And I woke up sweating. I don't know if that had anything to do with the dream, but yeah, weird night's sleep last night. So now I'm gonna go in with the OMG highlighter, which again, I have used many, many times before. It does seem like a slightly different, not necessarily formula, but normally the OMG highlighters are like baked and a little bit rounded and they feel a bit more dry. So I'm interested in this because it does have a slightly, it looks like it was pressed slightly differently. So yeah, it's actually quite sheer, but you can see it like packs a punch. But then if you do want a little bit more of the actual color, then you can just layer it up and it never looks too like textured or it doesn't look cakey or anything like that. You can just keep going in and in and in with this stuff. See? It's like a light dusting. It just gives you a sheen. But then if you do want like more of an actual like metallicness, then you can just go in with even more, which is what I normally do. Yeah, look. That cheek is popping right now. Ooh, a little Michael hair on my eyebrow. I'm so shocked at how like glowy I still am right now. Obviously I know I've just put that highlighter on, but just my skin in general. But it feels super set and it's not super shiny like in the center of my face, but it's like blinding everyone. Oh, this combination is nice. Okay, so now we're gonna move on to the Illamasqua Matte Finish Hydra Setting Spray. Like I said, I have already tried this. It's got a really, really nice mister, Very, very nice. And it smells good as well. It's not like it's not too intense, but it's got a nice little light scent. So I give myself like 8,000 sprays everywhere. I like my face to be kind of damp and then I let it dry. So I never actually read the back of the bottle, but what I said at the start about how it like just got rid of the shine on my skin didn't make me look like chalky or anything. It literally says here, a rebalancing formulation designed to counteract shine. And that's literally what it did when I was out. Like we got back at like 3 in the morning and my makeup was still looking pretty damn good. So yeah, would say it works. It just like, it just gets rid of shine where you want it. I don't know how it works. How do you know how to do that? But yeah, rate that stuff, tried and tested. So for my eyeshadow, I'm gonna use this Illamasqua palette. This is the Artistry palette, which you guys have probably seen me use before. I have always heard so many good things about this stuff here. It's the sealing gel. So basically you use this with an eyeshadow and it turns it into a liner. And I've heard so many good things about this. You can put it in like, I swear you can put it in like pomades and stuff to give it a bit more life again. Instant transforms any powder into a highly pigmented liquid.
Combined with any powder, eyeshadow, pure pigment, blah, blah, blah.
So it's just this teeny tiny little bottle, but you use it with eyeshadows and I figured I could just do like a graphic liner. I'm excited about this. You know what? I'm actually gonna use my little Rimmel thing again. Okay, got a little bit of the sealant gel on there. Okay, let's make sure I get enough on my brush. Yeah, I'm gonna go in with this. I may not be the best at this because I'm a little bit shaky today. Let's see. Just drawing a rough line right now and then I'll fill it in. I'm also gonna try out one of the other colors in a second because I feel like I've chosen obviously one of the light shades. So I'll probably try that orange in a minute. Oh, there it is. I used a little bit less of the sealant gel then and that. Yeah, that's way better. Okay, so you don't actually need too much of the sealant gel. Yeah, okay, I've got a knack for it now. I do love a graphic liner. I never thought I would, but I do love how it looks. This is also drying down really quickly, which is good, especially like in my crease, so it's not transferring or anything. Yes. Yes, 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 yes. Okay, so now, just while I'm here, looking for a brush, or at least a clean brush, I'm gonna take some of that purple again, but I'm just gonna take it dry. And I'm gonna run some of that on my lower lash line. Yeah, that's what it needed. Sick. And now, what I also wanna try is this yellow. I'm gonna dust off my pencil brush, and I'm gonna go in the inner corner with a bit of that actually. It does look very, very pigmented. Right, let's pop that right in there. That's a good yellow. Barely using anything there as well. That is nice. That is very, very nice. And I'm gonna blend that upwards, just slightly onto my lid, like right in the inner corner. Yeah, sick. So enough mascara. I have this one here from Body Collection. I really rate a lot of the Body Collection stuff. This is the double end of mascara. So you have a curl and lengthen one and then also a volume end. And the packaging is pretty hefty. So you've got this sort of wand for the curl and lengthen, which looks like my kind of wand. And let's see what the volume one is. I'm normally a volume kind of girl. Oh, that is a beast. I kind of want to try, I don't know, I'm going to actually try out the curl and lengthen one first and then add some volume. So let's just do that. I think I'm just going to put this on my top lashes. To be fair, this is actually giving me a bit of volume anyway. Okay, so that's one coat of the curl and lengthen. Let's try out volume before this dries down too much. This wand is massive. It's literally like, it's like one of my eyebrows. Okay, ignore the little bit. Oh, got it on my eyelid, of course I did. Wouldn't necessarily say it's given me that much volume. I feel like it's thickened the base of my lash a little bit, but I don't normally apply 2 different mascaras. I know some people love to do that, so I probably just do like one or the other. But I mean, you can definitely see it's made my lashes hella long. So I definitely say the other side, like the curl and lengthen side, has done bits. It's made my lashes look longer. It's curled them here, whereas normally my lashes on the outer corner are quite straight. So it has curled them as well. So yeah, looks like that. Let me know your thoughts, because this stuff is super, super cheap. I mean, it's definitely done something. It's not necessarily like my go-to kind of like mascara outcome. It's a weird sentence, but it's done bits. And if you're after mascara from Illamasqua, the Infinite mascara that they do is so good. I'll put like a little cutaway of it on screen now. Okay, my lips have chilled out a little bit now, so now I'm gonna go in with the 3 in A. Is that what it's called? Is that how you say it? 3 in A, Mina, but it's like 3. I don't know. The brand that I will link down below, this brand here, I'm going in with the automatic limp pencil. Hopefully it's not too limp. This is in the shade 503. This is literally like one of the only lip pencils I have to try out right now. And would you look at that? It's like my perfect nudie pink shade. Okay, looks really creamy. Let's try this Oot. Very creamy lip liner. And it's a nice color as well. And even though it's really creamy, it's not wearing down too quick. There's nothing more annoying when you just do your lips once, have to sharpen it, or like run out of product. Do your lips again, have to do it again. Ooh, I like that pink. So now for my lipsticks, I have these two Natasha Denona lipsticks. These are Bouge. I have a I Need a Rose. Okay, they're both called I Need a Rose. Voluptuous, creamy lip color. These probably cost like more than my car. And I have them in the shade Daphne and Calla. Daphne looks a little bit more like it'll be a match to this lip liner. These are so heavy. Okay, let's have a look at you. Ooh, it's a little bit more like a nudie pink. Now I'm curious about the other one. I want to see the other one. Oh, no, wait. Oh my God, which one do I want? I'm like, which one do I want? They both look pretty similar. They smell good. They smell like vanilla. I'm gonna go with the more pinky one, the first one I picked out. So that was called Daphne. So let's swatch this highly expensive lipstick. Oh, it's quite sheeny, if you can see there. Nicely pigmented. This is actually quite glossy almost, but I love it. I mean, thank God I love it, because otherwise I'd try out this lipstick and I'm like, I'm sorry, I don't like this lipstick that's really expensive. Oh, that's made my lips look super plump. I like the color as well. I'm gonna add in a little bit more lip liner. The color's really nice. I need to do a little bit of cleanup around the bottom there just because I'm messy. But yeah, that's such a nice nude, but like pinky nude lip combination. And I don't feel like this is gonna go anywhere. It's not like a really slippy, glossy sort of texture. It does have like a good amount of grip to it. It's almost like a matte glossy lipstick. It's a bit weird. But yeah, it's like, it's not super shiny, but it's really comfy. I really rate that, to be honest. That's like I mean, it's a creamy lip color, but I wouldn't even say this is creamy because this doesn't feel like it's gonna go anywhere for a really long time. I like that. I'm sorry, because I know this is gonna be so expensive, but I do like that lipstick a lot. Oh, okay, so now I'm gonna go off camera, shock, do the other eye. I also have somewhere, my desk is a mess right now, I also have some lashes that I will just show you guys right now. They are from Illamasqua. I believe they're in the shade style Vixen, so I'll put like a little overlay of them there, but they're just these like little wispy ones. I'm fully just like, there they are. Of course they're on my floor, like where else would they be? These are in the style, I was wrong. There's me saying they're in the style like Vixen. These are in the style Desire, and they're just these quite sort of like natural wispy looking lashes. So I'm gonna give them a little snip, pop them on the outer corner, yeah, do the other eye, tidy up my lip line a little bit, and then I will show you guys the finished look. Okay, let's do that. All right, guys, so this is the finished look, and do you know what? I am gonna order some of these lashes in bulk. I think literally they were like half price or something when I saw them, and they were like £6 or something. I'm gonna get more of these because these are like the perfect everyday lash. Like, I'm obsessed with them. I cut off a tiny little bit, literally like two of the little clusters here, but I love them. They are stunning and they were so easy to apply. They don't have like an actual band or anything, like a visible one. So yeah, they work really well with this liner as well. I'm honestly obsessed with this look. I don't think I necessarily disliked anything. I really actually don't think I did. I'm looking at everything and I'm like, yeah, like that, like that, like that. Yeah, I just can't get over like the sheeniness in my skin. My skin just looks healthy, but it's got coverage and it doesn't feel sticky or anything. Like, it literally feels like totally dry. I don't want to like touch my face too much, obviously, but it feels totally dry, like it's not going to go anywhere. Obsessed with this, to be honest. But yeah, really happy with how this turned out. So guys, as always, all the products will be linked down below in the description box alongside like how everything wore and stuff like that. I honestly don't know if I can choose any favorites today because I really did like everything, to be honest. I am really into the primer and the setting spray combo. I wasn't sure how it would work, but you can see I'm still glowing. Matte, but glowy. Who knew that was a thing? But yeah, big fan of the skin tint, the lip plumper, the lipstick, the powder, the face palette, the primer, the eyeshadows. Yeah, I kind of liked everything today, to be honest. I liked everything. So yeah, guys, let me know what you think of this look in the comment section down below. And once again, I'll put my little discount code on screen now for you guys to check out and also down below as well, alongside all the links. If you guys enjoyed this video, as always, please give it a big thumbs up and subscribe if you do want to see more of me because I upload all the damn time, as you guys know. But apart from that, that is it from me. I love ya, and I will see you in the next one. Bye. Michael's literally just like passed out on the floor next to me. I won't pick him up because he's half asleep, but I don't know if you guys can hear that, but he's going...